Good afternoon, everyone. A warm welcome to one and all who have come here to be a part of this auspicious celebration of the International Day of Charity, organized by the Hope Channel in collaboration with the Women Welfare Association and also SBI Regional Office Dimapur. And I believe that as we have come together to celebrate this auspicious celebration of the International Day of Charity, I believe that we will regard each other with much appreciation and acknowledgement as we have been serving the society and humanity with dignity and integrity. Let me highlight a little, or in other words, let me highlight in brief regarding the International Day of Charity. But before I go into the background, I would like to again make note of this, that this is one of its a first time celebration of International Day of Charity in Nagaland. So it's a remarkable occasion for all of us to be a part of this celebration, and I believe that this will be the beginning of celebrating International Day of Charity amongst us, encouraging one another to do good for the sake of humanity. The International Day of Charity is celebrated on 5th of September to honor the death anniversary of Mother Teresa, who is also known for the recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize in 1979 for her work undertaken in the struggle to overcome poverty and distress, which also constitute a threat to peace. The International Day of Charity is celebrated with an aim to increasing and enhancing the social responsibility across the entire globe. The International Day of Charity was established with the objective of sensitizing and mobilizing the people, different people groups, NGOs, and stakeholders all around the world to help others through volunteers and philanthropic activities. And therefore, International Day of Charity is celebrated in solidarity to bring everyone together in supporting charitable causes, and we are all a part of it.
From the rising of the sun to the going to people from different walks of life gathered here to observe and celebrate the International Day of Charity. We look up to you, O Lord.
Thank you, Tsitsi, for sharing a wonderful message through the song. May God bless you. We will now have the felicitation for the NGOs. But before I go forth with this felicitation, I want to inform something. In order to maintain decorum, I request all of us to upload only at the end. So as the recipients comes and receives the certificate of appreciation, they will just come one after the other respectively, but only at the end we will appreciate and upload one another. So that is a small request that I want to make to everyone. As being mentioned and as known to all of us, since we know that today is the International Day of Charity, it is always good to appreciate one another. And it is also important to let people know the importance of doing charity work. And therefore, the Hope Channel, along with the Women Welfare Society and the SBI Regional Unit, would like to take the honor of felicitating certain NGOs and churches who have tirelessly given their service in reaching out to people that are in need, and also have done tremendous charity work. And therefore, in order to do the honor of giving away the certificate of appreciation to the list that I will be reading out. Individuals, important individuals that are present here amongst our congregation to hand over the certificate. And therefore, first of all, may I now request Mrs. Narula Dibu to kindly come forth to hand over this certificate of appreciation. As I call out the names of the different groups or the AGUs, kindly come forth and humbly accept this appreciation certificate. First of all, the Women Police Station. A very important force in the society that empowers women, that stands for women empowerment. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Good evening to you all. On behalf of my OC, she was supposed to come and attend this program, but then because of other schedule, she could not attend. But as I said, on behalf of my OC and Women Police Station, I've been the second OC of Women Police Station. I came in her place. So I hope you won't mind, and thank you so much for this appreciation. Thank you.
Secondly, the Child Helpline. Now, the Saki One Stop Center. It is a component of the National Mission for Empowerment of Women under the Ministry of Women and Child Development. Its functions comprise of counseling, providing free legal advice to women, and give information about their rights. Fourthly, the Dimapur Helping Hands. It is a social group run by the Muslim youths of Dimapur that has been working since the year 2016 for the elementary education, health, food, clothing and shelter for the underprivileged section of the society. The Miklat Ministry. It is a social and a faith-based ministry under Nagaland Baptist Church Council Women's Department. It works with girls or women at risk, victims of abuse. It provides medical assistance, psychosocial care, rehabilitation, life skill courses, livelihood trainings, leadership development, and educational support. The next, Silas Care Center. It was established in 2017, a faith-based residential care home that offers programs like care and counseling, senior citizens daycare, and rehabilitation for alcoholics and substance abusers. Next, we have the Sisterhood Network. It is a non-profit, non-sectarian, and non-governmental organization that works to bring a structural change through empowerment of women and girls. It is actively involved in mobilizing women for economic upliftment, awareness on women and child rights, and train underprivileged or dropout girls through various skill-based activities. Next, we have the Act of Kindness Society. It is an organization that operates independently with a purpose to address social and political issues. Lindy Iyer is the founder and director of this organization. Next, we have the Tibetan Bhutia Buddhist Welfare Association. An association that is very unique, comprising of kind-hearted people that has reached many people doing charity work. organization founded by Janpur Romi in 2010 to support the underprivileged and disadvantaged section of the society. The organization works on 5 thematic areas, that is health, education, child rights, leadership and skill building, and livelihood program to empower children and youth. I would like to take the honor of calling another important person that is present here in our midst, and she is none other than the ambassador of Hope Channel and also the president of Priest Women Welfare Organization. Critical's Home. This is a very active organization that works with various people groups, having the heart to do many humanitarian works and deeds. Reverend Longsa Memorial Orphanage Home. A home for the orphans, giving them the privilege of education and proper lifestyle. Tribal Old Age Home Come Daycare Center. This was established in the year 2014 that aims to provide the need for modern senior citizens home and daycare center with a human touch. It provides primary care to senior citizens, enabling them to live their lives with dignity and confidence under the timeless tradition of love and hospitality. Next, we have the Ebenezer Orphanage Home. It was started in the year 2005 under the motto, Mending the Past, Building the Future. It implements children through formal education, visits churches and participates in different social activities, and presently they have 14 children. Vivekananda Welfare Foundation. This foundation is committed to providing basic education, inculcating leadership qualities among the trainees, and provides exposure. Rotary Club, a very well-known organization. It's a community-based organization for humanitarian services. Lions Club, another famous organization, which is a non-political organization that provides social services. Dimapur Homes, a Hindu Bengali youth association under the motto to help the helpless. The projects and activities includes blood donation, student aid, treatment for underprivileged patients, plantation tribe, helping in funerals. The Muslim youths, a group of Dimapur Muslim youths who served many families during the corona pandemic, and they ran a food chain under the old overbridge for the poor people. Those are some of the organizations, some of the NGOs that have given their best service to the society and for the welfare of humanity. We want to also acknowledge two particular churches. We don't We are not biased in saying that we want to mention only two churches in particular here, but we want to take the honor of mentioning these two churches who have worked beyond the four walls of the church activities and the ministries, and their names cannot go like, we cannot surpass by without mentioning their names, because they have done tremendous social works. And I would like to take the honor of calling out the pastors of these two particular churches. Kindly come forward to receive this certificate. Dimapur Our Baptist Church. Church. We know that media plays a very vital role in our life, and we would also like to acknowledge the media partners that is present here today, and therefore kindly come forward to receive the certificate, the NLTV. And Dimapur 24/7. Thank you so much. The passion, sufficiency in your work, for the way that you have contributed your valuable services for the society, for the community, and for the world at large. God bless you all. Proverbs 11:25 says, "A generous person will prosper, and whoever refreshes others will be refreshed." What a blessing! As you sow, so shall you reap, is a very common proverb that all of us have heard, and all of us knows the effect of it. We all are a participant, so to say, a recipient of the blessing that is in store for us, because whatever we are doing today, by contributing something to the other, to the less fortunate people in the society, for the needy, for the helpless, for the underprivileged, it will not go in vain. As we are refreshing others in times of their needs, remember, we will reap the harvest. And that is the assurance that I would also like to pass on to all of us, whoever, every one of us, whoever is in a member of doing these charitable works. Yes, at times when we are a part of this organization, like non-governmental organizations, or so to say, different charity associations, societies belonging to different societies, helping the people that are in need. Yes, indeed, there might be times when we will cry, when we have wept also, and when the situation wasn't favorable enough because we didn't get any aid from the government also, or when we were struggling financially also, when we already have a heart to help out others. But this is an encouragement that I want to pass to all of us. Let us not stop doing the good deeds for humanity. Let us continue to uphold, to have this generous heart, so that we make this world a better place for every human to live. And let us be there for one another, belonging to different societies, different organizations. Let us be there for one another, encouraging each other, pushing each other, supporting each other to do the good works and the deeds. Who is a philanthropist to exhort us on this auspicious day?
Chairperson, aro jadi kiman cuna hingina si, abuni kan so laka ama si, আৰু মা নিচিনা আমি আপোনাৰ খানকে appreciate কৰাহে ক'বলৈ মন আজি নিচিনা International Day of Charity কাম কাৰণে মানুহ ইমান জন আহি কিনা ভাল কাম কৰা লগা মানুহ জমা কৰি কিনা আমি কি ইটো ক'বলৈ চান্স দিয়ালো মইতো বেছি খুশি পাই আছো ঈশ্বৰ কি ধন্যবাদ দি আছে এইটো কাৰণে আপুনি চবকে আমি সালাম জনাই দি আছে আমি ক'বলৈ মন হোৱাটো ডিমাপুৰ দিবি ইমান জন ঈশ্বৰ কাম কৰা মানুহ আছে নেকি এইটো আমি খ্ৰীষ্টানহে নহয় মুছলিম আছে আৰু হিন্দু আছে খ্ৰীষ্টান খান আছে এইটো চবটো নিজৰ লগা কোৰাণ দি থকা নিজৰ লগা ঈশ্বৰকে worship কৰাকে ৰোল দি থকা লৈ কিনা একদম আপুনিতো হাম্বল কৰি কিনা ঈশ্বৰ লগা কাম কৰিবলৈ ডিচিশ্যন লৈ কিনা থকা কাম ইমান জন সোসাইটি আলাগ আলাগ কাম আলাগ আলাগ কৰা ডাঙৰ আশা ৰাখি কিনা আহি কিনা এনেকা কৰা এইটো দেখা যায় যে আমি আপুনি কি এনকাৰেজমেণ্ট দিবলৈ নহয় আনকি বেছি এনকাৰেজ হৈ আছে আৰু আজি নিচিনা একদম হোল ৱৰ্ল্ডে ধন্যবাদ দিয়া লগা দিন দিম থেংক ইউ কোৱা লগা দিন দিম নটিচ কৰা লগা দিন দিম আপোনাৰ লগা দুখ আপোনাৰ লগা একদম মানুহকে চিম্পেথি কৰি কিনা কৰা লগা কাম তীখা দিন দি আপুনি একদম জান ভাল হৈ কিনা ঈশ্বৰকে থেংকছ কৰি কিনা আপোনাৰ লগা কাম কাৰণে চাৰ্টিফিকেট ল'বলৈ আহা থকা যায় আমি লগা মন বেছি কটা হৈছে বেছি খুশি পাইছে আৰু আমি আপুনি চবকে এনকাৰেজ কৰি আছে service to men and service to God we do not do things just like that we are eating food because of our life খাদ্য আমি লাইফটো জানটো ভাল থাকিব কাৰণে খাই আছে there are certain people those who does not have খাবলৈ নাই থাকিবলৈ নাই advice দিয়া মানুহ নাই ৰাস্তা হাৰাই কিনা থকা মানুহ বেছি আছে ইটো বুজি কিনা আপুনি ইটো কাম কৰি আছে কোৱা দায়িত্ব as a mother I'm so happy apuni ki dekhi kina every morning evening we parents pray for you apuni karne prarthana kori de akha kori kina ishwar ki tamar jan mani de holibi ami pura hat khuli kina jabo na pare holibi apuni young people itu time di apuni ishwar laga kaam kora do কিমান ডাঙৰ কথা আছে আৰু আমি নিচিনা হোৱা টাইমতে আপুনি ৰিমেম্বৰ কৰিব দিয়ে আপোনাৰ লগা কাম I am also a social worker আৰু আমি আমাৰ লগা লাইফটো হোম মিছন দি দিয়ে আমি নিজৰ কনষ্টিটুৱেন্সি দি অল এজ হোম খুলি কিনা আছে 14 years আমি তাতে as a president as a fundraising committee convener for kina hisi ito dahil kiman pain na se moi chali de ito kuripuli nai ito kuripuli mo na se kuripul lagi nai ito mangi saya se soram lagi nijur khabo nisina mange na pai we suffer a lot ito pura dahil manukam pura hansi de apunar khaboli mangi bole aha nisina pape কোনোবা মানুহ নেচাকা মানুহ খানটো লকডাউন বি কৰি দিয়ে তো আমি হাৰ্ট কৰে হইলিবি আপোনাৰ লগা ডিসিশন আপোনাৰ লগা ইমেজিনেশন থাকা কাৰণে এইটো সব মন বিয়া নাপায় এইটো একসেপ্ট কৰি কিনা চুটু বনাই কিনা একো নিজানা নিচিনা থাকিবলৈ কৰবি নথকা নিচিনা কাম কৰা খানটো আপুনি আছিল wow God bless you ঈশ্বৰ পৰা blessing na tigina na tagibo de ito style laga কাম নহয় There are certain people, those are so rich, powerful people, but they do not understand what is charity. Charity is something, it comes from the bottom of your heart. It is very difficult to do. It's a hard work. Ito hindi to know hindi. You have an imagination to do something for Lord. Until and unless you fear God, you cannot do this. Because it's a hard work. Your hard working just give away. Hallelujah. Until and unless you take it seriously, it is very difficult to go on. Itu kandu na, she easy ni sina bhabi manukan. Central scheme mane kita manukan giti, nega bhabi no hoy. Every day is not Sunday. Bhabi kore. But it doesn't happen. Tinohele, ami kan laka hard earning dati tibo lagi. Ami kan laka sukubani dati tiya sini. Ami kan kiba ite as a family, as a human being, we need for ourselves also. Maybe timing or ki saman holibi lagi. Itu nukurin na ami kan charity di holiday itu. Apunar laka pocket always charity karne ulai ase. Because bhabili tu sa manupura itu nabai. Ami kan he itu tibulu kya hoi jai. Pura manukan he jani. Hunya manukan itu buji nabai. Itu karne. Jadi kiman jun charity kam kuri ase. Official holibi. Nohale bank kan holibi. Nohale private sector kan holibi. Na, apuni kan to itia bacha kan hi ase, aji hi soro hoy ase. Holibi apunar laga bishina, apunar laga hard working, preserve kori ase de, isor laga hati. Aru itu ami kan laga suku pura nitike, apunar aji suku bani olado, kali olabo. Those who are having children, bacha kan pura itu blessing pabo. Even yourself. Mukos pura kam pura manukan. Charity kam pura manukan. Isur pura life, long life dibo. Apunar jama kori gina thakalaka blessing do. Apunar pura puri amin isina hoi gina. Apunar laga lura suli. Swali kan pura itu laga blessing loa time di. Apuni buna laga kordi apuni bohibo. Apunar bank balance neraka apuni khabo kali karuni kam bhal ke kura khando apuni khana sile. God bless. Ini to nohai mon damar hobi itu khando na dana sile. RCC building rakhi nade bacha khange, bank balance rakhi nade bacha khange. Kile bank balance rakha RCC building kuna gina rakha khan ekta rasuli biya hoi jaile suko nokhole time de jai gina thakibo. The building which you need tadi itu apunar kuna laga kori apuni na thakibo. Apuni jama kuna laga puisa apunar use nokoribo. Holibi achi apunar laga pushna apunar laga hard working, apunar laga suram, apunar laga humble. Itu pura jema pura do, apunar laga bacakan lui kina, apuni ki hal ki upor di rakhi dibo aru isor apuni ki long layon dibo. Itu karne yadi kiman jun baca sa manu ho, biang manu rasta dikhai dia ho, bimar dhaka uthai dia ho. Kon mano holibi itu khando na aru mon dibide Nagaland di Dimapur nishina mixed society ase ekdam piyamano bi ase ekdam believer khan bi ase aru needy children, so many needy people are there. Itu khan ki charity koribole to apuni nishina chuto punai gina আপোনাৰ লাইফ হাৰাই কিনা আপোনাৰ প্ৰাইড ছাড়ি কিনা একদম ছোট বনাই কিনা কাম কৰাটো ঈশ্বৰ পৰা শুনি আছে, ঈশ্বৰ পৰা দেখি আছে। ৰাস্তা হাৰাই কিনা কোনোবা মানুহ ফ্ৰাষ্ট্ৰেট হৈ কিনা ৰাস্তা হালাকি বিৰাই থকা আপুনি কাউন্সেলিং দি কিনা আনা আপুনি wisdom di kina analaga children ka one day they will remember your good works. That's a day you'll be so happy. You cannot imagine how wonderful it is. It is like even better than the pastors, full-time workers. Apuna laga bhal kam to kite bin na pauribo. Itu karone আমি আপুনি কাকে এনকারেজ কৰিব লাগিব নোৱাটো আজি সার্টিফিকেট পাটো লাষ্ট নহয় দেই ইটোতো হলে নেমসেক লাগা নাম কাউন্টি কৰাহে আছে হলিবি your certificate is preparing in the heaven আপোনাৰ লাইফ কাৰণে পুনাই কিনা ৰাখি দিয়া আছে দেই you will definitely get it ইটো কাৰণে আপোনাৰ মন দি কিনা পুৰাটো naka mano kan uday dia se kon mano ama baba kan control hobon na parigina kanti kina buhala ka family ni sok dia se itu kan pura ekdom kushi bai kina apuna karone partana pura laga logo ago ishor pura soko pura nitika ami kan nitika laga ishor pura apunar family apunar laga children generation dugo apni ki blessing dibo idu karone yate kiman society charity work kore ase apni khan to manu pura netike holibi ishor pura dikhe bible de koi kina thaka nisina yate Matthew 21 verses 22 din বিশ্বাস কৰিবি আৰু প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰিবি বিশ্বাস কৰিবি প্ৰাৰ্থনা কৰিবি যি হলিবি পাই যাব আপুনি মাঙাটো আপুনি ভাবিনাটো হৈ যাব এইটো কৈ কিনা আছে দেই এইটো কাৰণে আজি তো পাদো আজি আপুনি সৰম লাগিয়াদো কেতিয়াবি ৰিগ্ৰেট নকৰিবি না কৰিবি কেলি মানে আমি কাল লগা জিন্দগী দি আপুনি কিমান ডাঙৰ চেক্ৰিফাইচ কৰি কাম কৰি ভাল কৰি ইমান ডাঙৰ আপুনি কি চাপাই দিবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰিব চাপাই দিবলৈ আপোনাৰ লগা সোসাইটি আপোনাৰ লগা কাম নিচিতে মিহি কৰি কিনা পেলাব কাৰণে ডিসকাৰেজ কৰিব হলিবি কি দেবি ডিসকাৰেজ নকৰিব এইটো ডিসকাৰেজ কৰিবলৈ দিয়া আপুনি কি চাপাই দি কিনাহে আপুনি ডাঙৰ উঠিব আপোনাৰ ব্লেসিং পাবলৈ আপুনি কি সৰম খিলাব আমি খান লাগা লাইফ টিভি ইটো পাই কিনা আছে আজি আমি লাগা সোসাইটি ইমান তামাসা নিচিনা উঠাইছে হলিবি crores of rupees পৰা ঘৰ বনাই কিনা তাতি all age people একো নলৈ কিনা হে চাই আছে তো how happy we are achieve কৰিব responsible দিয়া ল'ৰা ছোৱালী চাবলৈ ইটো আলাপ কথা আছে হলিবি ইনি মৰম দিয়া লাগা আপোনাৰ লাগা মিছন ৱৰ্কটো খালি ইটো আছে আৰু একদিন টাইম আহিব ইটো কামজি কৰিবলৈ ইটো কাৰণে আপুনি খান সব মানুহ মন দি কিনা আৰু কৰিবি দেই বোলে আন্টি বুঢ়া এনকাৰেজ কৰি আছে ইটো লাগা টাইম আমি কেতিয়া কাৰণে বেছি খুশি পাই আছে God bless thank you
so আমি প্ৰিপৰা অলপ এক্সপ্লেইন কৰিবলৈ মন আছে আমি আলা এইমছ এণ্ড অবজেক্টিভছ কি আছে আমি আলা কাম কি আছে অলপ জানাই দিবলৈ মন আছে হোপ চেনেল do it's a unit under the Ebenezer Welfare Society so Ebenezer under the banner of Ebenezer Welfare Society আমি খান এইটো হোপ চেনেল do কৰি কিনা যায় আছে আৰু it came to being in the year 2019 আৰু August 1 we start কৰা আছে আৰু hope channel do basically it's for the destitute widows women and girl child so we have linked up with the 181 hotline is there and all the police stations in Nagaland and some associations like that so From there, they used to send women in distress with different cases like the rape case, trafficking case, like that. So we provide free home counseling and vocational trainings. And after the training, we let them start small businesses as a starter. And we monitor for some few months like that. And if they're sincere and good, we again connect them to the bank like that. That's how we do. Now we have a project under this Hope channel. We have a project under the name of Mana for the Soul, for the beggars in Dimapur. In Nagaland, Dimapur is the only place where you can find beggars. So we, as a mothers, we have a heart for the beggars. And very alarming thing is like in Dimapur, the beggars are increasing day by day, and it's quite alarming also, no? So we just came up with this idea that we will be providing free home counseling and vocational trainings. Based on technique of labor, we will be giving them good education. After that only we'll start skills training, and after the training we will be giving them hajira, and then that's how they will start earning. So we are stringing in the churches and some associations, individuals like that. So please come forward and support in our project. And Madam Annie, please show your face to everyone. Madam Annie, she is our ambassador. And she's helping us a lot in many ways. So thank you so much, Madam Annie, and thank you all.
In the riches of this world. And therefore, may we continue to carry this beautiful heart of compassion and kindness as we continue to live in this world. May we continue to strive to leave a mark as long as we are alive in this world by leaving a legacy, by leaving a good footprint for the others to remember our good deeds. May we all participate in saying the Mass prayer together, thanking the Lord for uniting us on this special day. And may we also continue to beseech God's blessing so that as we continue to work for a good cause, for humanity, that He will bestow His blessings upon us, and that we will be able to come together once again next year on this International Day of Charity, appreciating each other, acknowledging one another, but not forgetting, giving a good report of the good deeds that we have done for humanity.